All right, everybody. I am back at the bench with another finished build here, and tonight I'll be going over the Revell 1/25th scale of Chip Ganassi's Target Reynard, driven by Jimmy Vasser. If I'm not mistaken, this should be 96 season, I think, 96, 97. I have probably about, I don't know, 9 or 10 of these. I always wanted to get one when I was a kid. I never got around to it. The Champ Car series was my favorite series growing up, the kart series there. So from 96 to I think 01 was more my favorite cars. And this definitely falls in line with them. And I thought the Reynard chassis was by far one of the most beautiful chassis ever to participate in the open wheel series. But let's get into the kit itself here. Some of the issues that I had right off the bat is, while it's a fairly simple build, it's also, let's see, I don't know what the words to say, but it didn't fit great from the beginning. So there were some gaps, and I had some kind of down here where the halves connect from top and bottom, and then also around this area here. I'd move it around, but it's already pretty delicate as it is, so I'm gonna try and do it as much as I can without picking it up, moving around. So it was kind of easy with this because I only had the lower suspension that I had to actually keep on. The upper suspension and the tie rod ends for the steering were mounted later on, so it was a little bit easier. The rear kind of all went together as one piece. So I've seen only a couple people do any information on these on YouTube and whatnot, so I'm going to try and actually do a full build and put it together so I can kind of go over the step-by-step process to maybe help anybody else who's looking into building one of these. But with this one, I kind of put it all together and then painted, since it was all one piece, and I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do the multi-colored cars. Like I got some decals for Paul Tracy's cool car, and I think Jill DeFerrin's Valvoline car and whatnot. So those are going to be a little bit more intricate with the paint schemes. Other than that, with that initial problem with getting the top halves on and then getting the side pods mounted, it really wasn't too bad. I did have some issues back with fitting where the wing goes onto the gearbox. That was kind of a little bit of an issue, but overall it wasn't that bad. I would say by far the biggest issue with this build was the decals on the tires. Really thick, did not want to adhere to the sidewalls. I don't know if it's just the plastic, the rubber itself or whatnot. So what ended up happening was it was multiple rounds of using Solvaset. So it would essentially put them on and then around a Solvaset, and then kind of use that to soften them up, use a Q-tip and roll the Q-tip over the decals. And then I think I did 4 rounds, so I'd wait about 10 to 15 minutes each time, go back, Solvaset again, and then go ahead and round them out again. After that, I ended up going over, flatten them out to get that sheen away. I used Tamiya's Flat Clear. Go ahead and take care of the issue with the decals and make sure that they don't fall off, because they want to come off pretty easily, but also gets rid of that sheen for the tires as well. Other than that, it was a pretty, I think I overdid it. I think I just overthought most of it. I was trying to get in how I get rid of these seam lines and get everything else taken care of. The decals went on pretty well for as old as this kit is. It was a lot of the, I did the Solvaset, like I said, for the tires, and I did the rest of it. I just did Mark Fit for the rest of it. And then I went over with a gloss clear coat at the end to finish it off. So overall, not too bad. Definitely gonna work on, there's some things that I noticed right off the bat that I didn't take care of, were like the mirrors. Didn't paint those, I was supposed to paint those black, but I didn't. I also have some aftermarket seat belts that I'm gonna throw in on some of the other builds, but I kind of wanted just to get one simple one that had one base color and kind of get it out of the way and just see how it kind of came out. Like I said, I haven't seen many of these done and whatnot. I also use, I don't know if you guys can really tell, but to get the sheen off the tires and kind of make them look worn, I just use sandpaper and kind of made them look like they were used tires. But other than that, I'm really happy with how the decals came out. As old as this kit was, I was really scared that they were going to be super thick and cause issues and cause problems. But they actually went down pretty nicely, other than having to make a slit back here for in the middle of the R there in target. Everything else worked out pretty well. I think I put every single decal on this thing that needed to go on for this car. So it worked out pretty well. Looking forward to the other ones. I got an A6 intruder that I'm finishing up right now, but I got a few more of these, so I'm probably gonna get another one started and kind of go from there. And then, like I said, I'll try to do a full build. I don't know how I'm gonna piece it together. As far as media devices, I pretty much just have my phone that I'm using right now to take care of this, so it's just too close. I don't know how some of those guys get away with working so close to the camera, but maybe I can figure it out and just kind of figure out the editing part. But yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed the Champ Car series. If you guys enjoy this type of build, maybe try to do a full one and kind of go from there and give you guys the piece by piece, try to fit something together. But yeah, keep building, keep going, and let me know what you guys think. All right, till next time. See you later.